it's Marie Bennett at blackberriesandcream.net, and I am so excited. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I just received some of the new product that I ordered out of the 2017 Holiday Mini Catalog, and so I just love everything in this catalog, and I thought I'd just take a minute to show you some of the things that are going to be available for you to purchase in September. Unless, of course, you can't wait, and then you can join the Stampin' Up! Family by becoming a demonstrator. It costs $99, and you get to put together a kit of products. You get to choose any products from any of the active catalogs for your $99, and to make it even better, you can choose $125 in product for that $99. And then the company sticks in some of the business paper type things that you need for your Stampin' Up! Business. So if you can't wait to get your hands on these products, they would be available to you if you became a demonstrator. Alright, so there are a couple of specialty papers that I'm really excited about. The first one is a new glimmer paper in pumpkin pie. Oh my gosh, look at that. That's amazing. It's a 12 by 12 piece of specialty paper. One of the other specialty papers is a foil paper in copper. Absolutely beautiful copper foil paper, also in a 12 by 12. Some of the other papers that I ordered, and I didn't order everything in the catalog, I wanted to, but there's this little thing called money. I ordered this Halloween Designer Series paper pack. This is 12 by 12 paper, and so you can see that it's kind of a spooky neighborhood type scene with some bats and some little orange stars in the sky. And the other side is this absolutely wonderful, I think it's smoky slate and basic gray brick pattern. Then there's a foil sheet, spider web with silver foil, and just pretty little dots, pastel type dots with an orange and very vanilla stripe on the back. Some jack-o'-lanterns, and on the back of the jack-o'-lanterns is an orange and very vanilla grid type paper. I really like this one. Little bats flying around. They look like watercolor bats. And the pumpkins also have a watercolor look to them on this paper. And on the back of the bats is a very Halloween type stripe. And then we have just a black with some orange and white polka dots on it, and a smoky slate basic gray chevron pattern on the back. And then one more one-sided sheet, just little dots of silver foil on a basic black background. You get one of these, and you get one of the foil spider webs. So that's the Halloween pack that I chose. This year they're offering some papers, cardstock in the 12 by 12 size for those of us who like to do scrapbooking. And in this pack you get 10 sheets of garden green and 10 sheets of cherry cobbler, 12 by 12. And then there's another combo where you can get, I think it's 10 sheets of pumpkin pie and 10 sheets of basic gray. Another, a Christmas paper that I got, I think this is called like Candy Cane Lane or something like that. It's very traditional kind of Christmas paper with the little gingerbread houses. They'd be so cute to fussy cut. I think I will fussy cut and use the little gingerbread houses on cards. And on the back of that are some little gumdrops. And then there's, I think this is crumb cake background, and it's got little maybe soft suede and real red trees and some little white dots and white trees. It's very, very small print. That'll be a versatile Christmas paper. And then they have the same basic pattern in real red. On the back, a crumb cake and red stripe. And on the back of this, isn't that pretty? A candy cane heart in a filigree design. And then some little peppermint drops. And on the back of that, a really pretty crumb cake and white, looks like whisper white pattern. Sort of like frosting, I guess. Really pretty. And some more little gingerbread boys and candy canes and little mint candies, pinwheel type candies. Very nice. And on the back of that, another diagonal stripe. I think that might be, no, one more. How cute. Mittens, trees, and gingerbread boys. And on the back of that, just a real basic crumb cake with white dots on it. And I think that is all. Okay. So those are all 12 by 12 designer series paper for Christmas. They have other Christmas papers, but that's the only one I ordered in the 12 by 12. I did get a 6 by 6 paper stack called Warmth and Cheer, and it's a very good name because these papers are kind of all sweater type designs. Really nice papers. I'm sure I'm going to use these in making Christmas cards. In fact, I know I'm going to use all of this stuff. Kind of anxious to get started, but I wanted to show you some of the things that are going to be coming out in the catalog in September. Okay, some of the stamp sets I ordered. This one's called, whoa, had an avalanche. Forever Evergreen. I'm still having an avalanche. This one I know that I'll be able to use to embellish a lot of cards. And Wrapped in Warmth, it kind of goes with that last paper stack I showed you. Stitched with Cheer. Kind of see a lot of cards on Pinterest and in other areas where people are starting to include stitching in their greeting cards, and this is one where you could add some hand stitching with this, and with this one called Twinkle Trees, and isn't that pretty? And this one called Festive Season. They all can be used with a die set called Festive Stitching. Yes, Festive Stitching. So this is all kind of a suite that goes together. And I wanted to show you an embossing folder. It's called Cable Knit. And this kind of goes with that sweater paper, I think, and Wrapped in Warmth stamp set. Okay, so I think the only Halloween stamp set that I ordered is this one. They have some really wonderful Halloween stamp sets, but I ordered this one because I have the Everyday Jars die set, and I thought I could make some really cute Halloween cards with this. I also got one called Banners for Christmas, and this coordinates with another die set that's in the annual catalog called Bunch of Banners. And so you can see that you can use some of the tools you already have, put them together with some of the sets that are in the Christmas catalog, and make some cool Christmas cards. This one's called Father Christmas. Isn't that neat? And I think I saw it kind of demonstrated in a a postcard type look. It was really, really pretty. But I'm really anxious to use this for something. And I got one called Christmas Magic, and I bought it because of the train. I love this Christmas train with the little wreath and the toys in the back. That's going to be one of my first things I make, something using this stamp. So I'll be having a video soon using this Christmas Magic stamp set. Then we have Christmas Pines. This is also part of a suite. It has an embossing folder, and it has some thinlits or a die set called Pretty Pines. This is going to be fun to use too. And see the pine cones on there? Ooh, I can hardly wait. Then this one, how cute. This one goes with a die set called, I can't remember, Birthday Fiesta or something like that in the annual catalog. And you can use that die set to cut out all of those images. Isn't this cute, this fish with the... He's wearing 2 Santa hats, and he's got a string of lights. Or lights. I love that one. And then the mice. I've been wanting Stampin'Up to come out with a really cool mouse stamp set, and I'm so happy they finally did. I'm looking forward to using this one. Okay, so I think that's all the stamps I got. Ooh, I overdid it. I also, avalanche. I also ordered a kit. They have one kit in the new catalog, and it's called Tin of Tags. And I have to say I'm a sucker for tins. I just am. That's my husband. Anyway, this Tin of Tags kit makes 30 tags in 3 different designs, I think. I might be wrong. Maybe it's 3, and it's 30 tags, but it's 3 each of 10 different designs. And it comes with a stamp set, which I know I ordered and I didn't see it. But anyway, it does come with a stamp set to help you make the tags. And when you're all done, you've got this cool little tin that you can use forever to keep Christmas tags in, I would think. Alright, so that's the one kit that's available. Okay, so also in this catalog, I hit the washi tape jackpot. I love washi tape. This one is a Halloween. I think it's maybe too dark down here for me to show you the colors that are in this, but this is like an old olive, pumpkin pie, perfect plum, black with silver, different colored dots, Halloween colors, another elegant eggplant, I think, and another stripe. Some of these could be used for just about anything. The only ones maybe that are specifically Halloween is this black one with the silver bats on it. And here's a set that goes with that sweater paper. Really pretty. Not only one here that specifically you might think would be Christmas is the one with the pine trees, but I could even see that being used with just a card, a camping card or something, not necessarily Christmas. And then this one, which has the holly on the top, that one's definitely Christmas. But the rest of these could be used for anything. and if you know me, they will be. And then this really pretty red and white washi tape that goes with that Candy Cane Lane paper. Has gumdrops, stars, little peppermint candies, and dots and stripes. I love the washi tape this time. Okay, twine. Another one of my all-time favorites things is twine. This twine comes in a pack. It's real red, and then it's a whisper white that has a metallic red running through it. So this is perfect for that candy cane lane paper, or for any card where you're using a real red or the garden green. This would be really nice twine for that. Then here's a twine 3-pack. And it's like a real shimmery gold twine, and then garden green and cherry cobbler. This is not a thick twine. This is just the regular twine that you're used to. The difference is there's a lot more on the roll, I think. Maybe not, but it seems like it. And it's rolled around a tube, which is cool, because now we're not going to have those little folded marks on our twine that we used to have to use our bone folder to try to stretch those marks out of it. So that's 3 rolls of twine in that set. Here's a Halloween twine set. It's basic gray and basic black, and then pumpkin pie and basic black. I like that set too. And then if you've seen the annual catalog, you've seen that we've got 2 new colors of metallic thread, and in the Christmas or the holiday catalog we got 2 more. This one is in the Emerald Envy color, I think. Isn't that beautiful? Emerald Envy. I guess it doesn't tell us. I'm going to call it Emerald Envy. And cherry cobbler. Beautiful. And then this is more of a rope than it is a twine, and it's in the craft color. It might even be called craft rope. Yes, craft rope trim. And I'm going to have to use my imagination and come up with a good way to use this. I wouldn't want to use it just to tie a package shut. It has, for me, it's going to have to be featured on a card. So when I get that done, I'll show it to you. Okay, one other embellishment for Halloween is these enamel dots, and they're in pumpkin pie, old olive, and I'm going to say perfect plum, but it could be elegant. No, I think it's perfect plum. Then I got this little tin of bells, silver bells and red bells. How cute, tiny bells, 60 of them in a pack. And I heard they really jingle, but I haven't heard them jingle. So, don't know. Then another embellishment. Oh, this might be my favorite. Pine cones. Oh, how cute. Tiny pine cones. And they seem to be in like a copper color. Very pretty. And one more metal embellishment. These are called Christmas trinkets. And it's like bells, silver bells, a little gingerbread boy, and holly. Really pretty. These would be nice on cards or some kind of a special gift even. And then sequins. Of course, we have to have sequins. These are called Fancy Frost. And they're kind of muted shades, but very sparkly, as you can see. I don't know how to get you to be able to see the colors, so I'm just going to tell you that it looks a little bit like sweet sugar plum is in there, and maybe some mint macaron and silver. That would be my guess. Okay, then there's ribbon, of course. This is a wide ribbon. It's real red, ¾ inch wide, real red, and it has kind of an embroidered edge. It's pretty. And then I got one more set of ribbons. This comes 2 in the pack, and same thing. It's Cherry Cobbler and Emerald Envy, and it looks like about a ½ inch wide, maybe satin or silky taffeta it's called. Alright, one more thing. I absolutely think I'm going to use this a lot. These are called mica flakes, and so you get three little packages or pouches to a pack, and so it's like white snow almost that you would put in a card for snow, like in a shaker frame. So there's white, kind of pearlized white, and gold, and Emerald Envy. I know this is going to be messy, but I'm really wanting to use this stuff. So that is it. Oh my gosh, did I make a haul or what? Now I need to find a place to put everything and then get started creating. Well, I hope you enjoyed taking a peek at some of the new things that are going to be available for customers in September from Stampin' Up. But between now and September, there's still plenty of time to use those products in the annual catalog and to think ahead what's in the annual catalog that maybe you could use with some things that are coming up in the Christmas catalog. So thanks for watching. Happy stampin'. Bye.